Rain could not put a damper on the voters who turned up across St. George North to cast their ballots in the by-election on Wednesday morning. Some polling centers were busier than others, with 9,897 people eligible to mark their X. 48 people voted during special polling on November 4th. Nation News spoke to some of those who came out to mark their X.
I was overseas in England. I just came back 13 years. And I always vote, well, I won't say it, but, but it's important because if we don't, we won't have the results that we need and we won't get things done. So it's very important for everyone to come out and vote, never mind the age. Even if you have to come in a car in a wheelchair, but it's important.
My name is Janice Bell.
Janice Bell, okay. Ms. Bell, you came very early.
Yes, please.
Tell us how the process went for you. Was it a smooth one?
Yes, it's very smooth and rainy, and I hope the best.
Okay.
For the day.
Okay. You opted to come very early.
Yes, please.
Why this time instead of later on in the day? Why you chose this time?
Well, I choose now because it would be late now.
The only problem I had was in terms of when you come, you have to know in terms of where your last name is. So basically, there's got somebody else side basically just to show you, that's slightly portable because later on it's going to be confusing. Everybody bum rushing, coming down last minute, trying to get down, before they get working, etc. But other than that smooth process, I don't believe I put my eggs in the right place.
Not all of the candidates are eligible to vote in St. George North, but Democratic Labour Party pick Floyd Reefer was out early at the Glebe Polyclinic with his wife Amanda and manager Herbert Reefer. He thanked all of his supporters as well as his family.
My family is very supportive. My uncle Herbert is there standing up right there. He was with me every day. He walked with me every day, every evening. He was by my side, and the support from my other uncles and cousins and stuff was great. So I can say that my family support was super.
David Waldron of the People's Party for Democracy and Development was all smiles as he left the polling station at Cuthbert Moore Primary.
I am quite comfortable. I am glad that we have gotten to this day. The process going into the polls is very, very smooth, very well organized. I think that ABC did a wonderful job, at least here at Cuthbert Moore.
Other candidates were not eligible to vote, like Tony Moore of the Barbados Labour Party and the United Progressive Party's Ambrose Grosvenor, but both were making the rounds at the various polling stations.
Well, I haven't been around to each polling station as yet, but the reports are that there is a slow but steady flow in some areas and a bit better in others, like here and the polyclinic and so on. So we have 9 polling stations, so you will expect that when you accumulate the numbers, you should be looking where we've seen it. I've been concentrating so far in the south of the constituency. And based on what I'm seeing in the south, the north, which is bigger, I expect that we are doing fairly well.
As I have been canvassing over the past several months, I know that my talking points, my ideas, my programs have had resonance. And that's why I'm confident I will do well today. I know that I have deliberately drew contrast between the presumed front leader and myself. That is only natural, because that person was the presumed front leader.
There was no sighting of candidates Grenville Phillips of Solution Barbados or Bajan Free Party's Alex Mitchell. But outgoing parliamentary representative Glenn Clark was upbeat when he left the James Bryan Sporting Complex where he went to vote. Although he's moving on after 26 years to become Barbados' High Commissioner to Canada, he says he will not stop fighting for the community.
I want to thank all those persons who have voted for me over the years, for the last 26 years, and I look forward to continue to help this constituency over the next where it's possible.
Strict COVID-19 protocols are being observed at all polling stations, which will close at 6 p.m. Votes will be counted at St. George Secondary School.